Saram, everyone. For those of you who need to change your names, could you do it now, please? Thank you. Saram, everyone. Can we do a sound check for the kids who will be saying the mantras? We will start with Ganesha. Okay. Saram, you may start. Ganesha mantra. Saram, Savir, you can start.
Okay. Watratunda Mahakaya Suryakoti Samaprabha Nirvignam Kurume Devo Sarvakareshu Sarvada. Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha.
Hold on. I think the family, the child is saying Guru Mantra. You got two mics switched on there, which is why you're having the feedback. Can you switch off one of it, please, so that you don't have the feedback? Yeah. Can we do that again? So everyone else don't have two gadgets at the same place because then you'll have the feedback and that would not be pleasant for the other listeners. Thank you. Let's try again.
Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Deva Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah.
Very good. Well done. Super. Very, very good.
Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Saishwaraya Vitmahe Satyadevaya Dhimahi Tanna Sarva Prachodayad. Om Saishwaraya Vitmahe Satyadevaya Dhimahi Tanna Sarva
Okay.
Happiness. Very good. Well done, children. All of you deserve a round of applause. Okay. Well done. Well done. Good job. Okay. Thank you very much, guys. Well done, students. Very, very good.
गोविंद बोलो गोपाल बोलो राम नाम बोलो हरि नाम बोलो अल्लाह साई यीशु नानक अल्लाह सौराष्ट्र महावीर बुद्ध नाम बोलो। गोविंद बोलो, गोपाल बोलो। ये नाम सारे हैं जीवन सहारे। ये नाम सारे हैं जीवन सहारे। परमानंद के ये खोलते हैं द्वारे। परमानंद के ये खोलते हैं द्वारे। जो नाम चाहो वो नाम बोलो। जो नाम चाहो वो नाम बोलो। प्रेम से बोलो, भाव से बोलो। प्रेम से बोलो, भाव से बोलो। गोविंद बोलो, गोपाल बोलो। राम नाम बोलो, हरि नाम बोलो। अल्लाह साई यीशु नानक। सौराष्ट्र महावीर बुद्ध नाम बोलो। ये नाम सारे हैं जीवन सहारे। परमानंद के ये खोलते हैं द्वारे। जो नाम चाहो वो नाम बोलो। प्रेम से बोलो, भाव से बोलो। प्रेम से बोलो, भाव से बोलो। गोविंद बोलो, गोपाल बोलो। प्रणाम स्वीकार करो साई महादेवा। 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 साई महादेवा, साई महादेवा। साई महादेवा, साई महादेवा। साई महादेवा, साई महादेवा। साई महादेवा।
Saram, everybody. Thank you for joining today's SSE Bangsar Guru Poornima celebration. We'll begin momentarily.
स्वीकार करो साई महादेवा अल्लाह ईश्वर येशु साई अल्लाह ईश्वर येशु साई अल्लाह ईश्वर येशु साई अल्लाह ईश्वर येशु साई बुद्ध महावीर नानक साई बुद्ध महावीर नानक साई बुद्ध महावीर नानक साई बुद्ध महावीर नानक साई नटन सूत्रधारी जगन्नाथ साई नटन सूत्रधारी जगन्नाथ साई नटन सूत्रधारी जगन्नाथ साई नटन सूत्रधारी जगन्नाथ साई साई महादेवा 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 प्रणाम स्वीकार करो साई महादेवा प्रणाम स्वीकार करो साई महादेवा साई महादेवा साई महादेवा साई महादेवा साई महादेवा प्रणाम स्वीकार करो साई महादेवा प्रणाम स्वीकार करो साई महादेवा अल्लाह ईश्वर येशु साई अल्लाह ईश्वर येशु साई बुद्ध महावीर नानक साई बुद्ध महावीर नानक साई नटन सूत्रधारी जगन्नाथ साई नटन सूत्रधारी नाथ साई साई महादेवा 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 प्रणाम स्वीकार करो साई महादेवा
It's 4 o'clock. Sairam, good evening. Welcome, everybody. My humble pranams at the lotus feet of Bhagavan Sri Sathya Sai Baba. And it's a wonderful, wonderful salutations to Swami on this wonderful occasion of Guru Poornima. And it's so heartwarming. It is so warm to see so many of you, all the students, and I can see the parents, I can see my students, I can see, and I mean my students, I'm referring to all the students in the Bangsar Center, together the parents, the teachers. We're all here today to celebrate Swami. We're going to celebrate the inner significance of Guru Poornima. And today we're going to celebrate the fellowship of love, the fellowship of the experience of learning from Swami, practicing Swami's teachings, and expressing gratitude. So today we're going to have a bit of bhajans, we're going to have the puja, and at the same time, we're going to see lots of performance. And today's performance is very interesting because it was all done online. Okay, everything that was guided through was done by online, which required lots of work from the teachers and lots of work from the parents. In fact, you can see some of the parents acting in the background. You have to watch the videos very well, and you can see some of the parents in the background giving all the support, and that's so lovely. And that's what we're looking for. We are looking for an SSE experience that enriches the devotees, enriches the students, and enriches the family. And that's what the full benefit of Guru Poornima can be felt. And today we're going to take our time and express our gratitude. Gratitude to whom? We're going to express our gratitude to all the students. We're going to express the gratitude to our parents. We're going to express the gratitude to our gurus and all the lights that have come to our life, all the uncles, aunties, our grandparents, our school teachers, everyone that has come to our life to have given us the divine aspirations to transform and to learn things about life, and most important, to become better people. And finally, all of us will express our gratitude to our spiritual master, Bhagavan Sri Sakti Sai Baba, for giving us the inspiration and giving us so many wonderful people in our lives so that we can continue to learn and enjoy this wonderful bliss, at the same time have lots of fun. Okay, so this evening we're gonna have fun. We're gonna have a bit of prayers and we're gonna have fun. So the first part of today's program is we're gonna do the mantras chanting, and today's mantras chanting is going to be shared. Is going to be said, recited by none other than our children. Okay, so let's pay attention, and a bit of house rules. Remain muted. Switch on your video so we can see your face and we can smile and we look at each other at the same time. Pay attention, and when it comes to the puja, we got Sister Saitra who's going to lead us in the puja. Remember, during the puja we must wholeheartedly follow. Why we must wholeheartedly follow? Because then we can try to condition our mind, then we can connect to Swami. Why we must connect to Swami? Because then we can ask the little gifts from Swami. Swami, please bless my parents. Swami, please bless me. Swami, please give me good education. And Swami, please take care of all of us during this difficult COVID time. So Swami will listen to us. Swami will listen to our prayer. But we must pay attention and look at his face and smile, and we must chant together as to our best ability. Try to say the mantras that Sister Saitra is saying. Okay, with those words, let us now start with the mantra chanting. And I will now share the screen for the chanting.
Om 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 Vakratunda Mahakaya Surya Koti Samaprabha Nirvignam Kurume Deva Sarvakareshu Sarvada. Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Deva Maheshwara Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Saishwaraya Vitmahe Satyadevaya Dhimahi Tanna Sarva Prachodayat Om Saishwaraya Vitmahe Satyadevaya Dhimahi Tanna Sarva Prachodayat Om Saishwaraya Vitmahe Satyadevaya Dhimahi Tanna Sarva Prachodayat Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
We will now start the live Guru Poornima Puja, which will begin momentarily. So, our teacher, Veda's teacher, Sister Saitra, will be leading, and the son will be doing the puja. So, get all your items, your flowers, the tray in front of you, together with your parents. And next few minutes, try your best to focus on the flower as you give the flower, offer the flower to Swami in your heart when they're chanting the mantra. What you have to say is that if you don't understand the mantra, what you have to say is one simple thing: I love you, Swami, and give the petal. I love you, Swami, and give the petal. What do you have to say? I love you, Swami, and you give the petal. I love you, Swami, and give you petal. And when you say I love you, it's the most powerful mantra that you can recite in your heart. Okay? And with these words, can I ask Sister Saitra now to take the lead in the prayers, please? Thank you.
तमेन चराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः.
Sister Saitra, you have to bring the mic closer towards you. We lost you for a few minutes, a few seconds.
गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुर्साक्षात् गुरवे नमः। ओम श्री साई भगवान श्री सत्य साई बाबाय नमः। ओम श्री साई सत्य स्वरूपाय नमः। ओम श्री साई सत्य धर्म परायणाय नमः। ओम श्री साई वरदाय नमः। ओम श्री साई सत्पुरुषाय नमः। ओम श्री साई सत्य गुणात्मने नमः। ओम श्री साई साधुवर्धनाय नमः। ओम श्री साई साधुजन पोषणाय नमः। ओम श्री साई सर्वज्ञाय नमः। ओम श्री साई सर्वजन प्रियाय नमः। ओम श्री साई सर्वशक्ति मूर्तये नमः। ओम श्री साई सर्वेशाय नमः। ओम श्री साई सर्वसंग परित्यागिने नमः। ओम श्री साई सर्वंतर्यामिने नमः। ओम श्री साई महिमात्मने नमः। ओम श्री साई महेश्वर स्वरूपाय नमः। ओम श्री साई प्रतिग्रामोद्भवाय नमः। ओम श्री साई प्रतिक्षेत्र निवासिने नमः। ओम श्री साई यशकाय शिरडिवासिने नमः। ओम श्री साई ज्योतियादिपल्ली सोमपाय नमः। ओम श्री साई भरद्वाज ऋषि गोत्राय नमः। ओम श्री साई भक्तवत्सलाय नमः। ओम श्री साई अभान्तरात्मने नमः। ओम श्री साई अवतार मूर्तये नमः। ओम श्री साई सर्वभय निवारिणे नमः। ओम श्री साई आपस्तंभ सूत्राय नमः। ओम श्री साई अभय प्रदाय नमः। ओम श्री साई रत्नाकर वंशोद्भवाय नमः। ओम श्री साई शिरडी साई अभेद शक्ति अवताराय नमः। ओम श्री साई शंकराय नमः।
ओम श्री साई भरद्वाज भक्तवत्सलाय नमः। ओम श्री साई अपंतरात्मने नमः। ओम श्री साई अवतार मूर्तये नमः। ओम श्री साई सर्वभय निवारिणे नमः। ओम श्री साई आपत्स्तांभ सूत्राय नमः। ओम श्री साई अभय प्रदाय नमः। ओम श्री साई रत्नाकर वंशोद्भवाय नमः। ओम श्री साई शिरडी साई अभेद शक्ति अवताराय नमः। ओम ॐ श्री साई शंकराय नमः। ॐ श्री साई शिरडी साई मूर्तये नमः। ॐ श्री साई द्वारकामाई वासिन्ये नमः। ॐ श्री साई चित्र ॐ श्री साई शक्ति प्रदाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई शरणागत त्राणाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई आनंदाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई आनंददाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई आतत्राणपरायणाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई अनाथनाथाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई असहाय सहायाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई लोकबान्धवाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई लोकरक्षपरायणाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई लोकनाथाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई दीनजन पोषणाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई मूर्तित्रय मुक्तिप्रदाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई कलुषविदुराय नमः। ॐ श्री साई करुणाकराय नमः। ॐ श्री साई सर्व आधाराय नमः। ॐ श्री साई सर्वहृद्वासिने नमः। ॐ श्री साई सर्वपुण्यफलप्रदाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई सर्वपापक्षयकराय नमः। ॐ श्री साई सर्वरोगनिवारिणे नमः। ॐ श्री साई सर्वबाधहराय नमः। ॐ श्री साई अनाथनुतकर्तिने नमः। ॐ श्री साई आदिपुरुषाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई आदिशक्तये नमः। ॐ श्री साई अव्यक्तरूपिणे नमः। ॐ श्री साई कामक्रोधध्वंसिने नमः। ॐ श्री साई कनकांबरधारिणे नमः। ॐ श्री साई अद्भुतचर्याय नमः। ॐ श्री साई आपद्बांधवाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई प्रेमात्मने नमः। ॐ श्री साई प्रेममूर्तये नमः। ॐ श्री साई प्रेमप्रदाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई प्रियाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई भक्तप्रियाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई भक्तमंदराय नमः। ॐ श्री साई भक्तजन हृदय विहाराय नमः। ॐ श्री साई भक्तपराधीनाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई भक्ति ज्ञान प्रदीपाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई भक्ति ज्ञान प्रदाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई सुज्ञान मार्गदर्शकाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई ज्ञान स्वरूपाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई गीता बोधकाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई ज्ञान सिद्धिदाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई सुंदर रूपाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई पुण्य पुरुषाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई फलप्रदाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई पुरुषोत्तमाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई पुराण पुरुषाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई कालातीताय नमः। ओम श्री साई सिद्धि रूपाय नमः। ओम श्री साई सिद्ध संकल्पाय नमः। ओम श्री साई आरोग्य प्रदाय नमः। ओम श्री साई अनवस्त्रधाय नमः। ओम श्री साई संसार दुख क्षयकराय नमः। ओम श्री साई सर्वभीष्ट प्रदाय नमः। ओम श्री साई कल्याण गुणाय नमः। ओम श्री साई कर्म ध्वंसिने नमः। ओम श्री साई साधु मानस शोभिताय नमः। ओम श्री साई सर्वमात समताय नमः। ओम ओम श्री साई साधुकः अनुग्रहवत वृक्ष प्रतिष्ठपकाय नमः। ओम श्री साई सकल संसहराय नमः। ओम श्री साई सकल तत्व बोधकाय नमः। ओम श्री साई योगेश्वराय नमः। ओम श्री साई योगेंद्र वंदिताय नमः। ओम श्री साई सर्वमंगलकराय नमः। ओम श्री साई सर्वसिद्धिप्रदाय नमः। ओम श्री साई आपद्निवारिणे नमः। ओम श्री साई आर्तिहराय नमः। ओम श्री साई शांतमूर्तये नमः। ओम नमः। ओम श्री 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 भगवान सत्य साई बाबाय नमः। ओम साईश्वराय विद्महे सत्यदेवाय धीमहि तन्नः सर्व प्रचोदयात्। ओम साईश्वराय विद्महे सत्यदेवाय धीमहि तन्नः सर्व प्रचोदयात्। ओम साईश्वराय विद्महे
Then
प्रचोदयात्। ओम शांति शांति शांति।
children now and family members, now that you have offered the flowers, just spend a few seconds, a few minutes, at least 1 minute, close your eyes. Thank Swami for receiving the flowers. Thank Swami for hearing your prayer. Thank Swami to come and bless all of you and all of us. And now we will now spend a few minutes just to remain in silence, okay, as you do your gratitude prayer. Thank you. And I would like to thank Sister Saitra and Sister Rekha for helping to do the prayers. Thank you to sisters. And now we will have the bhajans.
गणपति देवा
जय 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 गणपति देवा
गणपति देवा
जय 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 गणपति देवा
Ganapati Deva.
Jai 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 Ganapati Deva.
Jai 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 Ganapati Deva.
Jai 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 Ganapati Deva.
Jai 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 Ganapati Deva.
Jai 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 Ganapati Deva.
Gajanana, Gajanana,
Gajanana, Gajanana,
Gajanana, Gajanana,
Gajanana, Gajanana,
Gajanana, He Ganapati Deva.
Gajanana, He Ganapati Deva.
Gajanana, He Ganapati Deva.
Gajanana, He Ganapati Deva.
Jai 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 Ganapati Deva.
Gajanana, Gajanana,
Gajanana, Gajanana, Gajanana, Jai Ganapati Deva. Gajanana, He Ganapati Deva. Jai 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 Ganapati Deva.
Okay, now wait. Wait. Go. Start.
Jaya Guru
Louder. Close your eyes.
Omkara, Jaya Jaya Sadguru Omkara. Om
Jaya Guru Omkara. Jaya Jaya Sadguru Omkara. Om.
Jaya Guru Omkara, Jaya Jaya Sadguru Omkara. Om
Jaya Guru Omkara. Jaya Jaya Sadguru Omkara. Om.
Brahma Vishnu Sadashiva.
Brahma Vishnu Sadashiva.
Vishnu Sadashiva.
Brahma Vishnu Sadashiva.
Hara 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 Mahadeva.
Hara 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 Mahadeva. Hara 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 Mahadeva.
Shiva 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 Sadashiva.
Shiva 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 Sadashiva. Louder. Jaya Guru Omkara. Jaya Jaya Sadguru Omkara. Brahma Vishnu Sadashiva. Hara 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 Mahadeva. Shiva 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 Sadashiva. Guru Omkara. Jaya Jaya Sadguru Omkara.
I keep feeling over gets sweeter and sweeter as the days go by. It gets sweeter and sweeter as the days go by. Oh, what a love between my side and I. My side and I, my side and I, my Lord and I, my Lord and I, my side and I, my side and I, my Lord and I, my Lord and I keep feeling your love in me over and over again. It gets sweeter and sweeter as the days go by. Oh, what a love between my side and I, my side and I, my side and I, my Lord and I, my Lord and I, my side and I, my side and I, my Lord and I, my Lord and I, my side and I, my side and I keep feeling your love in me over and over again.
हरि भजन बिना सुख शांति नहीं,
हरि भजन बिना सुख शांति नहीं,
हरि नाम बिना आनंद नहीं,
हरि नाम बिना आनंद नहीं,
प्रेम भक्ति बिना उदार नहीं,
प्रेम भक्ति बिना उदार नहीं,
गुरु सेवा बिना निर्वाण नहीं,
गुरु सेवा बिना निर्वाण नहीं,
साई भजन बिना सुख शांति नहीं,
साई भजन बिना सुख शांति नहीं,
जप ध्यान बिना संयोग नहीं,
जप ध्यान बिना संयोग नहीं,
प्रभु दर्श बिना प्रज्ञान नहीं,
प्रभु दर्शन बिना प्रज्ञान नहीं,
दया धर्म बिना सत्कर्म नहीं,
जय धर्म बिना सत्कर्म नहीं,
भगवान बिना कोई अपना नहीं,
भगवान बिना कोई अपना नहीं,
साई नाम बिना परमात्मा 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 नहीं,
हरि भजन बिना सुख शांति नहीं,
हरि भजन बिना सुख शांति नहीं,
हरि नाम बिना आनंद नहीं,
हरि नाम बिना आनंद नहीं,
प्रेम भक्ति बिना उदार नहीं,
प्रेम भक्ति बिना उदार नहीं,
गुरु सेवा बिना निर्वाण नहीं,
गुरु सेवा बिना निर्वाण नहीं,
साई भजन बिना सुख शांति नहीं,
साई भजन बिना सुख शांति नहीं,
जप ध्यान बिना संयोग नहीं,
जप ज्ञान बिना संयोग नहीं,
प्रभु दर्श बिना प्रज्ञान नहीं,
प्रभु दर्शन बिना ज्ञान नहीं,
दया धर्म बिना सत्कर्म
नहीं
भगवान बिना कोई अपना नहीं
भगवान बिना कोई अपना नहीं
साईं नाम बिना परमात्मा 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 नहीं हरि भजन बिना सुख शांति नहीं
I will love you more and more each day. I will love you, dear Sai, forever and a day. I will sing, my Lord. I will serve, my Lord. I will call your name every day. I will sing, my Lord. I will serve, my Lord. I will call your name every day. Om Gam Ganapati Vinayaka Buddha Jesus Allah Allah Guru Nanak Mahavira Om Shri Bhagavan Sainata. I will love you more and more each day. I will love you, dear Sai, forever and a day. In my heart, my Lord, I will build, my Lord, Prashanti just for you. I will fill my heart with love, my Lord. If I love all, you know my love is true. Om Gam Ganapati Vinayaka Buddha Jesus Allah Allah Guru Nanak Mahavira Om Shri Bhagavan Sainata Bolo Om Shri Bhagavan Sainata. I will love you more and more each day. I will love you, dear Sai, forever and a day. Om Shanti 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 Samastaloka Sukhino Bhavantu Samastaloka Sukhino Bhavantu Samastaloka Sukhino Bhavantu.
May all the beings in all places be happy. Om, peace, peace, peace. Thank you for a wonderful bhajan. Thank you, singers. Wonderful bhajan. I just want to share two things before I call our next two MCs that's going to take over this evening. There was a miracle that took place during the bhajans. One of the singers, in fact, the second song, this girl, very young girl, who has agreed to sing, who volunteered to sing, actually broke her arm. She fell just about 1 day ago, broke her arm. She's in tremendous pain. But she made a promise to Swami. And in her promise to Swami, she said, I will sing for him. And despite the pain, despite the discomfort, with her hand cast, she sang. And her father and mother sang together with her to help her during the prayers, during the bhajans. She could see a bit of pain, but she sang because she made a promise to Swami and she wanted to please Swami. So despite the discomfort, despite the pain, we could see she was enjoying the prayer. And the second is that we also realized that now we have some very good parents who can sing very well, who backed up the children. Well done, Dr. Mahadev. I think you can be our next one of our next singers in our center. So with those words, back to Sharanya and Sesha.
Hey, Sarnya, it's you.
Hi, Sesha.
Can you believe it? It's that time of the year again. It's Guru Poornima, the day we all gather to celebrate our gurus and to express our eternal gratitude for their constant guidance and grace.
Hey, Sesha, why do we have to celebrate this so formally? It's not even a public holiday.
Ayo, Saranya, is that all that matters to you? You know what? Let me tell you a story about Adi Shankaracharya, an Indian saint and philosopher. He had 4 close disciples, 3 of whom decided to study the scriptures under him, while the last disciple said he would be happy just serving Adi Sankaracharya as his guru. So Sankaracharya asked him, "So what do you want to do to serve me? What service would you like to perform?" And the disciple replied, he simply wanted to wash the guru's clothes and have the clothes ready for the guru each day. The other 3 students would make fun of him because he was simply doing labor work while they got to learn all the great scriptures and stuff. But this 4th student wasn't at all affected. He simply went on every day and to the middle of the river to wash the guru's clothes because there he could find the purest water to wash his guru's clothes. But one day there was a heavy rainfall and the river started to flood. But this disciple wasn't even worried about himself. He was more concerned about returning the clothes back to his guru in time. So he started rushing, and remarkably, with every step he took, a lotus flower appeared in the river, and he was able to cross the river with so much ease and give his guru the clothes back in time. And this just goes to show you the power of the Guru's grace that helps us endure any challenge and is exactly why we celebrate our Gurus. How amazing is that?
Oh, yes, I remember this story now. My guru actually told me this story once during our class in Bhavikas. Oh, the good old days.
No, please, you're not that old. But anyway, this time around, we have a fantastic lineup of presentations organized for today. You and everybody at home are going to feel like you're right back in Bangsar Center with everyone you love around you.
Plus, the SSE kids, teens, and gurus have worked tirelessly on their presentations. I'm so excited to see what they have in store for us. So first up, we have a collaboration between the Group 1 Year 3 along with their parents and gurus with a story presentation.
I heard that the kids took charge of part of this project all by themselves. So kudos to the gurus, the parents, and children for having so much synergy. Take it away, guys.
Dear Swami, the students of Group 1 Year 3 proudly present a narration entitled The Teachers in Our Lives.
Uncle, aunties, teachers, and to all my friends, Happy Guru Poornima. Do you know what Guru means in Sanskrit? Guru means darkness and Ru means light. A guru or teacher is someone who provides us with knowledge. My name is Kara. Today my friends and I would like to tell you about the teachers in our life. Let me introduce you to my friend Vaishna, who will talk to you about her teacher.
Thanks, Kaira. Uncles and aunties, have you heard about Matudeva Baba? Mother's my first god. For me, my mother is my first god and my first teacher. She has taught me many things, but the one lesson I remember the most is being independent. When I learned to be independent, I could solve problems by myself, I could organize things by myself, I could do my homeworks without supervision, and I could attend all my classes independently. Thank you, Mommy, for everything you had teach me. Love you, Mommy. Thank you.
Wow, that is really inspiring, Vashana. Saira, my name is Nathan. Do you know that my teacher is a superhero? He is as smart as Iron Man, as mighty as Thor, and as cool as Batman. My guru is my father because he teaches me everything. He is my favorite guru because he teaches with love. Now, let's find out who Kaya going to talk about.
Salam everybody, today I'll be talking about my favorite teacher. My favorite teacher is Teacher Shamni. I love attending her classes because she is nice and her classes are fun and interesting. Teacher Shalini has taught us about bhajans, mantras and human values. In human values, she's taught us to be grateful and respectful to our elders. Thank you. Now Sashri, let's see what you've got.
Mata Pita Guru Devam. Dear Swami, you came into my life as a form of a mother to comfort me. You scolded me like a father when I made mistakes. Taught me like a teacher so that I learn new things every single day. And I thank you for listening to my prayers and protecting me every day. I will always be grateful to you, Swami.
Sai Ram, uncles and aunties, my name is Vihan. Don't you think we 8-year-olds are so lucky to have so many teachers in our lives? I hope our sharing has made you think about all the gurus in your lives. Today and every day, let's express our gratitude and shower our love to all those who brighten our lives and help us become better human beings. Thank you and Jai Sai Ram.
Love is my form, truth is my breath, bliss is my food.
Wow, that was amazing. I love the concept of Mata Pita Guru Devam. That was just so heartwarming to see how much the gurus have touched your lives. Well done, kids.
Yeah, Saranya, I completely agree with you. And it really reminded me of how much my Balavikas gurus have impacted my life, so much so that I can only agree that I am who I am today thanks to them. So shout out to all my gurus since 2004. Now, we have a very interesting talk show by the Group 3 Year 1 students. The screen is yours, guys.
Hi folks, welcome to the daily talk show of the Awesome 12. My name is Keshav and I am your host for today. For today's video, we have asked the panelists, aka the 12 years old, an interesting topic. The topic is, why is it so cool to talk to God? Let's see what they have to say, shall we?
Hi everyone, my name is Kirtan. Have you ever talked to God before? I think it's something everyone can do, but doesn't. To begin with, I think talking to God is cool because He's the silent listener about every thought and conversation. We may not get an answer directly, but we will always get an answer in some form. Talking to God also allows us to reflect on ourselves and the recent conversation. Sometimes saying things out aloud eases our burden, therefore also making us feel less anxious. In conclusion, talking to God is the coolest thing you can do for yourself. Thank you.
Saram, my name is Hiranya, and this is why I not only think it's cool to talk to God, but we must remember Him at all times. Let me narrate a small story. One day when I was cleaning my room, I felt something prick my feet. I didn't know what it was, so I continued cleaning. But as I walked, my foot became painful. I called my father, and he said that there was a small splinter stuck in my foot. He tried and tried to pull it out, but it didn't seem to budge. The pain was so bad, I was crying. But my mother reminded me to chant the Gayatri mantra. So we both chanted it together, and it helped me calm down. And in a matter of minutes, the splinter was out. Why we need to remember God at all times is because He can calm us down when we are in pain, and He can help us when we are in a difficult solution. And lastly, he can also solve our problems. Thank you and Sai Ram.
Hi everyone, my name is Tashwin. So today I'm going to tell you 2 ways that I can make myself calm. That is praying and talk silently to Swami. I feel calm and cool when I speak to Swami. I open my heart and talk freely to him as my best friend. He is the only person I can believe and can solve my problem. I feel light and peace after praying to him. Therefore, you should always pray to Swami. Thank you.
Sai Ram. When I talk to God, I feel good because I feel happy and calm. God makes me feel safe and I can stay motivated and focused in my daily
So
life.
good at these children.
It's cool to talk to God because God helps you when you're struggling and He helps you go through things that you're facing and when you have no one to talk to.
Hello and Sairam friends. I think it's cool to talk to God because we know He is actually listening to us. God will respond to us but in different ways. Maybe not immediately, but God will respond to His children. We also know that God can help us if we're facing any problems and that God will be there for us no matter what.
Sairam, today I'm going to tell you why is it cool talking to God. First, you can share your problems to God, and God is also a good listener. He can also help you in the problem. It'll make you calm and relax, and you'll also help you in your sleep, and you will have a proper sleep. Thank you.
Hi, Tarni here. Let's first understand what talking to God means. Talking to God means to talk to your inner self, since God resides in us. We talk to God through prayers or any time of the day. When we seek for help or show gratitude, we will feel a lot happier, confident, and on track. That makes us cool. So talking to God is extremely cool.
Good day and Saira. I'm Abhishek Kumar. Today I'm going to talk about why is it cool to talk to God. Firstly, it helps me to focus. Next, it brings hope to me. And next is how we communicate to God. And next, it helps me to speak the truth. And lastly, it helps me to study even more better. Thank you.
5 reasons why I think it's cool to talk to God. He won't judge us no matter what. He never leaves our side. He will love you no matter what. He is our best friend. He will help us in times of need.
God is like a BFF.
Hello everyone, my name is Vashni. Talking to God is cool because it gives me confidence that God is always there for me. It gives me strength to fight my battles. When I'm talking to God, I feel calm and happy. It gives me motivation to keep on trying till I achieve my goals. Thank you. As usual, awesome stuff from the awesome 12s. For me personally, God is very cool because He's been my best friend for my entire life. Whatever you ask Him, He will offer to you. But He won't offer in a split second. He will offer it in knowing the right timing. For example, I wanted to ask Baba to give me a German Shepherd. I've been asking him for 3 years and still haven't given me. I think Baba thinks it is not the right timing. Who knows? So there you have it, folks. We have shown you how to communicate with God. So why don't you start communicating? Start right now. It's me, Keisha, signing out of the daily show of the Awesome Kids.
Wow, that's wonderful. Sister Sushila, I think your son needs a German Shepherd. Bhagawan told me that I have a friend that has 3 puppies. Contact me or I'll come and drop it tonight. Yeah, please.
Wow, that was really heart-touching to see that they have such deep perspective on such a simple topic of why it's cool to talk to God. Seychelle, do you think it's cool to talk to God?
I think it's really cool to talk to God because I can share with him my deepest, darkest secrets that not even my best friend or siblings know. And he'll never judge me, but he will give me the response that I need. Anyway, coming up next, we have a very special group performing, and I'm pretty sure, Saranya, you know who they are.
Please tell me, it's the Group 1 pre-kiddos strutting their stuff.
Yes, it's your kiddos, the Group 1 pre. Take it away.
I am Jesus Christ, Son of God. I came down to earth as the teacher of faith Christianity.
Sairam, I am Buddha who was a prince that left my worldly luxuries to seek the true meaning of why people were suffering.
Sairam, everybody. I am Mother Teresa. I spent my whole life taking care of poor and sick people.
I am Goddess Saraswati, who represents wisdom and art. I remain the worship from the Vedic to the modern times. My four arms represent mind, intellect, alertness, and ego.
I'm Guru Nanak.
I focus on spiritual studies. I believe in the oneness of God.
Vanakkam. I am Adi Shankar, the great devotee of the Supreme Personality and became a sannyasi at very young age.
I am Sid Veda Vyasa, the complex of the professor and author of the Mahabharata and Ramasatva.
I'm Sage Valmiki. I'm the writer of Ramayana. I'm the teacher of love and good Ramaswami. I am Sri Krishna, the eighth avatar of Vishnu. I descended to teach Bhagavad Gita to mankind through how to learn. As a decline in Dharma, place myself there. I am Sri Sati Sai Baba. My life is my message, and through all the devotees, I balance of good and bad.
Sharanya, next year you're promoted. You'll be teaching group 3, year 2. I'll be teaching group 3, 4 years old and 5 years old kids.
Unfortunately, Uncle Ganesh, that request has been declined. So,
No, I want to teach them.
so good job setting the runway on fire, kids. I'm so proud of all of y'all.
Well done, kids and Saranya, for putting that together. Parents, I really hope your phones are not buzzing too much right now with calls from the various fashion agencies around the world. Next up, we have the Group 3 Year 2 students with an interesting narration on what Swami means to them.
Group 3 Year 2, it's your time to shine.
Sai Ram everyone. Satya Sai Baba was a spiritual teacher who taught us to live life with moral values. In my opinion, Satya Sai Baba is someone that will guide me throughout my life's journey. During my time at SSE classes, Teacher Ganesh and Teacher Jolene have both instilled in me good qualities to become a better human being. These qualities include wisdom, being honest, devotion to God, being humble, and non-violence. I am grateful that I have Satya Sai Baba and my SSE teachers as my life compass. Thank you.
Okay, for me, SSE class is a place where I can learn about values, interesting stories, and about being my best self, and I find it very calming after a tiring week at school, and I can also talk about a thing or two without being judged, so that's good.
Salam everyone! So today I'm going to be talking about what SSE means to me. SSE was introduced to me by Sierra. So I joined SSE about 2 years ago, I think, and it's been really fun. I've learned a lot about Sai Baba and a lot of the other religions. I have been to many other religious classes before, and I think it's pretty comparable that SSE is more interactive and it's more enjoyable, I think, even though we aren't able to meet like in person right now. I think the teachers have done a fantastic job in conveying the message online as well, so that's pretty enjoyable. I think even like the way the teachers make it very, I think, creative, and it's still enjoyable even though we are not able to have that face-to-face interaction and the conversations. Yeah, I've really enjoyed myself here and I've learned a lot, so thank you.
Swami gives me guidance. He's the teacher of moral values to everyone in the world. SSE classes are given all over the world to spread the moral values we need to learn and how we can learn them from the holy Satya Sai Baba. I really hope more people attend this class so that a better generation can be born. This is because we become righteous, virtuous, and scrupulous with this class. I also learned honesty is the best policy, and I've become more exuberant with this class. Thank you to all the teachers.
Hello everyone, Saira. I am Tanishka Rajmohan. Today I would like to share what SSE means to me. I have been attending SSE classes since I was 4 years old. SSE is very meaningful to me as I believe that it has changed my life in a positive way throughout the years. All the values and teachings that we have learned in the classes have impacted me to become a better person. I have always applied these values that we learn in my daily life. SSE has made a difference on my outlook of life. It has made me a kinder and more compassionate person towards everyone around me. It has shown me that although this world consists of many different people with different religions, races, and beliefs, we still need to treat them equally with respect and kindness, as Swami himself says that there's only one religion, the religion of love. In short, SSE is not just a class I attend every Saturday evening. It is a class that teaches me how to live life in the best, most meaningful way possible. I would also like to take this opportunity to thank all my gurus who have taught me throughout the years for all your efforts and dedication in ensuring that we have interesting SSE classes every week. Happy Guru Poornima.
Hi everyone, my name is Vishal and I'm from Teacher Ganesh's class, and today I'm going to talk about what this Balikas really means to me. So Balikas has a special place in my heart because it taught me a lot about life and how to help people in life. So yeah, thank you Malika, thank you teachers.
I think everybody has teachers that they can look up to. It could be a parent or even a teacher that they've had. The two teachers that I am extremely grateful for will have to be my two sisters, Trisha and Lara. I am the youngest, which means they've always been there for me, cared and loved for me. They always give me good advice when I need them and make sure I'm responsible and hardworking in school. They've always been there whenever I need help in algebra, which I'm extremely grateful for. I hope that in the future I can be just like them, excelling in education, hardworking, loving, and caring. Happy Guru Poornima to my two sisters and everybody else celebrating. Thank you!
By joining SSE classes, I feel it really inspiring and more confident and also energizing. By learning many good things and also interesting stories.
SSE teaches us all a lot about values. It also teaches us about God and tells us stories. Those stories help us, motivate us in daily life, and we can apply the values in our daily life.
Sairam, Amita here, and today I'll be sharing everybody what Swami and SSE classes mean to me. Personally, I find Swami as a guru, a mentor, a protector, and so much more. I can't describe him in words, honestly. And SSE classes, well, I find SSE classes life-changing for me. Ever since I started, I've learned so much more about the Ramayana, the Bhagavad Gita, and so much more. It's really interesting to know and really nice to share with my parents and to some of my friends as well. So personally, I can't describe these two things in words, honestly. They're really great. Thank you, Sairam.
Hello everyone, my name is Rohan and today I'm going to share with you what SSE means to me and why I am grateful to God. SSE means a lot to me as I started these classes ever since I was 5 years old. It has been a meaningful and memorable part of my life which I will never forget. On the other hand, learning about Baba's teachings helped me build character and it gives me confidence while doing my daily activities because I know full well that God is watching over me. Thank you everyone.
Hi everyone, I'm Danya, and what SSE means to me. SSE means the world to me basically because I've learned so much from it and the teachers are amazing. I made so much new friends and I literally learned a deeper understanding of God within me, which I never thought I could accomplish ever. So I really pay a really high respect to SSE and everyone there. They work so hard, and since I joined SSE since I was 8 years old and I really learned so much from it. I grew so much from it. I learned a deeper understanding of God. So yeah, that's what SSE means to me, and it means the world to me. I like Bal because it has taught me good values and mantras I would have never learned. It's the bridge between me and God. It has brought me closer to God and Swami.
Saranya and Sesha, I just wanted to share with both of you and rest of them the scripting of the messaging the children get, they did it themselves, every single word, and nothing was edited out, nothing was re-edited, nothing was sent back. They wrote themselves, and I think we really gave them 2 days, and most of them came back within 2 days with their own video clips.
Wow. That's so astonishing. It's a real testament to the Bal Vikas Gurus here, and you, Uncle Ganesh, and all parents as well.
Yeah, just seeing how much Bal Vikas has impacted their lives really makes not just the parents as well as the gurus do what they are doing right now. So I guess this is a really good thing. Thank you, kids, for telling us and expressing it to us.
Next up, we have a beautiful showcase of art pieces from the Group 2 students on what Swami means to them. Take it away.
चांदनी जब तक रात देता है हर कोई साथ, तुम मगर अंधेरों में ना छोड़ना मेरा
ప్రేమ స్వరూపులారా, ఏదో గురు పౌర్ణమి అనుకొని ఏదో బాహ్యమైనటువంటి గురువులంతా చేర్చుకొని ఏదో కొన్ని పూజలు పునస్కారములని ఈ యొక్క అల్పమైనటువంటి కార్యాల్లో మన జీవితాన్ని మరింత బంధించుకోనారు.
Embodiments of divine love. In the name of Guru Poornima, we should not get bound by wrongly understanding Guru Poornima and Guru as a small individual.
దైవం ఒక్కడే గురువు.
There is only one Guru, and
ఆ గురువు ఎవరు? అది నీవే.
Who is that Guru? It is yourself.
ఆ గురుత్వం అనేటువంటి దైవత్వం నీలోనే ఉంటుండి నీవెక్కడో బయట ప్రపంచంలో వెతకడానికి ప్రయత్నిస్తున్నావు.
That Guru in the form of divinity is residing in you, but you are searching for the Guru in the outside world.
ప్రేమ స్వరూపులారా,
Saranya, don't you agree that that was so artistic and so beautiful?
Yes, the way they expressed how Swami means to them on a piece of canvas paper or art block is just mind-blowing.
Yeah, it makes me wish I went for art classes, honestly. And now to talk a little bit about their artwork, we have Sai Ananda, Shamira, RJ, and Suved Shah to share a little bit.
Swami is my world because he lives inside my heart and he protects me. And Swami is my world because he lives inside my heart and he protects me. And the most important thing is he protects the entire world. And that's why he's my world.
Sister Shamira?
Swami is my friend and my guardian. Because every time, each step I take, he will follow me. Thank you.
Thank you, Sister Shamira. Now we'll have RJ.
I made this drawing to show my appreciation to Bhagavan Sri Satya Sai Baba because he has taught me many values in life. I will always be thankful to him for also guiding me to the right path in my life.
Thank you, RJ. Finally, we will have Sister Swadesh.
Baba is my best friend. He's always there to support me, and I always feel free to fly anywhere I would like when Swami is beside me. I love you, Swami. My life is colorful when Swami is with me.
Oh, that was so sweet, guys. Thank you for sharing that with us.
You guys are really Einstein mixed with Picasso's in one body, and we will definitely be seeing more greatness from you guys as you guys grow up.
Indeed. Coming up next, the Group 3 Year 3 students have very conscientiously put together an offering for Swami in the form of an e-magazine. Now, we won't give too much away, so sit back and watch their mind-blowing, literally mind-blowing project presentation.
Mind-blowing because somebody related is there, is it? Okay. No.
Oh, I don't know.
He's here, sir. Bring him in then. Psst. Psst. Wake up. Wake up. Where did you put the money? There's no money. Oh, no money. What did you do with the money? I think he means this conversation doesn't involve money. Just take everything down. Okay, got it. No, type everything out. Got it. Got it. Right. Let's begin. Michael. My name is Kapil. Kapil. I need to ask you a few questions about your recent e-magazine. Why? No, you don't get to ask the questions. Okay. What is it? Well, it's a compilation of articles that me and a few other people have written about our experiences with Satya Sai Baba, or the miracles we've seen. I see. And who are these other people? Who are you? I said no questions. But I am Inspector Who Nobody Knows. I'm sorry. Who nobody knows? Who nobody knows. Only the most reputable inspector in the world. Sorry, my bad. So, who are these other people?
Sairam, teachers and friends.
Sairam.
Hi.
Hello and Sairam everyone.
Hi.
Hi. Hi guys.
Sairam.
Hi. Sairam.
Group 3 Year 3 Bhavika's class of Bangsar Center. I have a question. What do you mean when you say miracles? Just stick to typing. Now, what do you mean when you say miracles?
A miracle is an extraordinary and welcoming event that is inexplicable to scientific laws and is therefore attributed to a divine agency. Miracles aren't reserved for any race or religion. Sometimes we don't realize it's miracles, even though they can change the course of our future.
Got it? And you guys have experienced these things?
My school organized a trip to Templars Park. My friends and I followed the school trip. Upon arriving at Templars Park, we went to the waterfalls. My friends and I were playing in the shallow part of the waterfall base. While playing, my friend slipped and fell and slid down and landed on a stone. She was bleeding and she fainted. The teachers rushed her to the nearest hospital. I followed the teachers to the hospital. My friend was treated and was unconscious. The doctors at the first hospital could not treat her as she needed surgery. All this while I was praying and chanting the Gayatri Mantra. I chanted it more than 1,000 times. After surgery, my friend recovered. This is the miracle of Baba and the Gayatri Mantra.
Nice. But what makes this magazine so special? Right, so this is where it gets interesting, okay? A huge advantage of this being completely digital is the fact that videos can be added into it. So when I was planning everything out, I thought, okay, in between all these articles that the kids and I are going to write, let's include some videos of bhajans and Swami's devotees talking about their experiences with him. I gotta say, that's really helped, and the software I used really makes it easy as well, so everything's going smoothly considering I'm no tech genius. So if you're using the software and you're putting everything together, what did everyone else do and what did they learn from this? Well, in addition to the articles each of them had to write, they were split into teams of 2 team videos.
My task was to find videos for the e-magazine. I went on YouTube and found a mixture of bhajans in Prasanthi Nilayam as well as videos of Swami's devotees talking about their experiences and some of Swami's miracles. It was amazing to hear the stories that were shared by the devotees and to listen to the beautiful bhajans.
I have learnt a lot from this project. I learned that I needed to be responsible and more hardworking. It had me change the better for myself. I also felt like I was a part of something. Other than that, I felt responsible because I had a job or task to do.
Team quotes.
We were assigned to pick 10 quotes related to the topic. I used the internet and some other sites to find these 10 quotes. I first picked 20 quotes from the internet, and then I picked my 10 favorite from the 20 which had the best meaning behind it. I then wrote these quotes down together with the author's name.
I think this project was extremely interesting. All the pictures and videos in this e-magazine were divine and devotional, whereas the quotes were extremely hearty. I learned about miracles, and I've also started to have a lot of faith in God.
Team pictures.
My task is about involving pictures about Swami. First thing is I go to Google and find pictures about Swami. Second thing is that I saw a lot of choices and the pictures are very good. And it's quite difficult to choose. Therefore, I try my best to pick the most meaningful pictures and quotes to be inserted into my PowerPoint slides. And it took me 1 week to complete my task because I had to complete my schoolwork as well.
All of the pictures which I found were very beautiful and very meaningful to me. From this project, I have learned two important things: responsibility and time management. And so, I was able to submit all my work within the time.
And team citations.
I'm going to talk about my task, and it was basically citations. Citations is when I had to give out the credits to the original owners of the pictures, videos, and quotes we used in the magazine.
There were many things I improved and picked up on while doing this project. My two tasks were to do citations and to write an article. And firstly, I improved on my responsibility and improved my efficiency by doing and submitting most of my tasks on time. I also learned the importance of faith, belief, love, and more, as I learned just how important they were to us, and saw what having good faith and belief could bring to us while I was doing my article. Besides that, I felt lots of joy and inner peace listening to the bhajans and stories of Swami while I was doing the citations for them. I learned that Swami was a very, very loving person, a very compassionate person who also had a very good sense of humor, which I had not known earlier.
Wonderful. Arjun and Sarvina, who you saw earlier, helping me put everything together as well. The magazine isn't done yet, but the plan is to launch it in conjunction with Swami's birthday this year. Alright, well, I think we have all we need. Thank you, this sounds very interesting. You may leave. Can I ask you one more question? Fine. Why did you have to interrogate me for this?
भगवान तुम्हारा नाम, भगवान तुम्हारा नाम, साईं राम तुम्हारा नाम, साईं राम तुम्हारा नाम, साईं राम घनश्याम भगवान
Wow, that was so unique and totally out of the box. An e-magazine. I really can't wait for it to come out. I totally did not see this video presentation coming at all.
I agree. I wish I knew the actor lah. I'd definitely go and get his autograph. Anyway, to end today's list of presentations, we have the group 4 with a panel discussion ready to fascinate you. So enjoy!
Our humble pranams at the lotus feet of Bhagavan Sri Sathya Sai Baba. Salam and good evening, everyone. Today, the SSE Group 14 youth students of the Satisai Baba Center of Bangsar bring to you a panel session entitled Who is a Guru? Our moderator for today is our very own Avinash Lakwani. We hope that you enjoy this offering while you sit back and relax.
Salam everyone. Our respected panelists today include Alicia, Harish, Tejeshwar, Ashwarya, Kirti, Mavidya, Kiran, Arjun, and Shriman. So let's start off this session with the main question for today. The main reason for us being here. Tejeshwar, in your opinion, who or what is a guru?
Who is Guru? Let's see. According to our beloved Swami, a proper Guru is one who can raise the student to his own level and who has no ego or selfishness. He cautions that there are many in the world today who profess to be Gurus, that we must use our discrimination to look for the signs of a true Guru. One who is completely selfless, equal-minded, and without envy. In definition itself, Guru means darkness or negativity, while Ru means to dispel or remove. Hence, a true Guru literally is a dispeller or remover of darkness.
Very nicely put, Tejeshwar. Kiran, what do you think about what he just said?
Well, Avinash, indeed it is a lovely point, and I agree to the majority of it. However, it doesn't tell us what or who a guru is in our day-to-day lives.
Agreed. Really, anyone can claim to be a so-called dispel of darkness, no? Nah. I'm a dispel of darkness. Let there be light.
Tejeshwar, anything that you have to add on?
Swami also has a saying, Mata, Pita, Guru, Devam, which means mother, father, teacher, and God.
Alicia, have you heard of this saying before?
Yes, I have.
Care to elaborate about it then?
Well, in essence, it means that the first guru is the mother, where her advice, her admonition, and her example is the thing that affects man the deepest and longest. And the second person is the father, who is admired by the child for his strength, his knowledge, but he is also feared for the punishments that he inflicts. And lastly, it's the teacher who leads the child and guides him into the maze of material knowledge.
Maybe we could hear from Harish. What are your opinions about this?
Yeah, I agree 100%, Avinash. Without these gurus in our lives, none of us here could have been successful in anything that we have done so far. Gurus are the map of our lives. We learn and grow in order to move forward. And our paths are intertwined with others, similar to crossroads, where we help each other advance in life. And then there are decisions, junctions, where we must choose between the A or B, good or bad, right or wrong. And this is when all the lessons we have learned from our life's teachers will matter most.
Interesting take, Harish. Kirti, do you have any input on this subject?
Yes, I do. Unfortunately, we take our gurus, our life teachers, for granted. If you were to ask a child today what they aspire to be when they grow up, very few would say that they would want to become a teacher. Even though we see our parents and our teachers nearly every day, we rarely appreciate them for everything they have done for us. We don't appreciate the people who make lasting changes in the future of our world and our lives.
Exactly. School teachers especially don't get enough recognition for their roles in shaping our lives. Many of them go out of their way and do the best that they can do to help us.
You know, I remember that I had a teacher once who used to be so particular in the way we drew the margin on a page that he used to bribe us with free marks to make sure we did it. Anyone else had a similar teacher in their lives?
Why, yes. This reminds me of one incident that happened when I was in primary 5. I had this one maths teacher. Let's call her Miss V in this case. So at this point, I was very weak at the subject. So after school, she used to help me with my homework and my exercises. So because Miss V took that extra step to help me, I became more confident in maths. And I slowly started to participate more in class and answer questions. And now, maths is one of my strongest subjects. Miss V helped me boost my confidence, and now I feel that it helps me in all aspects of life.
Thanks for sharing, Arjun. Anyone else would like to share their experiences?
I can share. I remember when we used to do annual skits for Baba's birthday at SSE, I would be pretty unenthusiastic and rather shy about performing because I disliked fear of being on stage in front of many people, even family members. And not gonna lie, I was just maybe being a tiny bit lazy. However, my teacher pushed me to buck up and improve my self-confidence to take part in those skits, and here I am now. Still a bit shy, but not as terrified as I used to be. Who is this Bhavika's teacher, you may ask? Well, she is none other than our Professor Susila.
Well, now we've talked about the really outstanding teachers. But we've all had that teacher who we alluded to as Godzilla, Scar, or Cruella de Vil. I know I certainly had. Kiran, maybe you'd like to share with us one of your experiences with a similar character in your life?
So basically, I had this one chemistry teacher a few years back who was very strict, and I would always feel she was picking on me, as she was very particular about how I personally did my work. And I always had the impression she disliked me because she would seem very nice to my other classmates. She always said my answers were not specific enough and gave me lower grades. But come the end of year exam, I saw significant improvements in my results by taking on her advice. I did resent her at first, but she ended up being a great help to me.
Thank you for sharing that, Kiran. Why, we may not like some of our teachers, but they are still our gurus, and everything happens for a reason. So even if we dislike them, Swami definitely has a reason for their being in our lives. Without them, we may be missing out on a critical aspect of our growth and development as both a community and individuals. We may not know this now, but everything in our lives, good or bad, are important, and everything can be a guru to us as long as we learn from it.
Impressive. Thank you both for those wonderful insights. Now, didn't Swami also say that there is only one true guru, which is God? Navish, maybe you would like to address this?
Why yes, Swami has said that God is the only one true guru, but I doubt that he means God as an individual entity. What I understand is this: everyone has a spark of divinity and God is in everyone. So down to the most basic level, we are our own gurus. As Swami says, you are always your own best guru, you are your own best teacher, the answer is always inside you.
Sorry to interrupt, but might I butt in for a moment or two?
By all means, go ahead.
If you're saying that we are our own gurus, Navish, we wouldn't need other people to tell us what to do, right? But how do we know for sure if we are our own gurus? It could just be our egos telling us what we want to hear and making us feel the way we want to. If everyone were to follow their egos, wouldn't the world descend into chaos?
That's a good observation from an interesting perspective. Kirti, would you like to add on this?
Sure. Well, it would be chaos if everyone followed their ego. I feel that gurus exist to guide us and help us navigate life. They teach us to differentiate right from wrong, good from bad, what is driven by our egos and what comes from our conscience, what is truth and what is untruth. In other words, we need a teacher to show us the way.
Yes, that's the word I was looking for, conscience. I wanted to talk just now, but I don't know why the word didn't come to me. Okay, but anyways, I think that the conscience is the divine within each of us. That spark of God, the conscience, the bigger I, the inner voice, is what guides us, helps us to make the right choices and do what is on par with our social moral standards of life.
Interesting take, Shriman. Harish, what do you think about this particular teaching from Swami?
Yes, this is one of my favorite teachings from Swami. The small I versus the big I. After so long, I finally understand it. The big I that Baba talks about is in fact the God within us, our higher self, our intuition, the conscience that guides us every day in our day-to-day lives, the part of God that never leaves us. Baba has said before, you have come from God. You are a spark of His glory. You are a wave of the ocean of bliss. You will get peace only again when you again merge in Him. How I wish that we can hear more about this from Baba himself.
Oh my god, Baba's here! Oh, what? Really?
Swami?
Guys, shh. It's Swami now. You have to keep quiet.
Embodiments of love. I see everything, I hear everything, I know everything. You call, saya datang lah. Okay, so what do you want to know about the larger I, the you that is divine? It's very easy for me to just give you the answer, but remember, dear ones, you are your own true guru. So let me ask you instead, who is the small and big I, the self and the higher self?
But Swami, our Guru, shouldn't we be asking you the questions? You know all the answers, Swami.
All the answers you seek lie within you. All you have to do is just trust the voice and guidance of God that already exists inside of you. This voice is easy to recognize. It is steady, it is strong, it is unwavering, it is sure. It brings great calm and peace.
Yes, Swami, thank you.
Now, who would like to try?
I can try this, Swami. I believe that there are two selves, the smaller self and the bigger self. They are both me, but different aspects of me. For example, the small self or the lower self is who I identify myself with now. It is the self that is concerned with worldly attachments and material things. Things like what I wear, how I look, what I have, and how well I do in school. Stuff like that. The higher self, which is the big I, is also me. That is what you have taught me, Swami. And the higher self is the part of me that sees the bigger picture, my connection to the rest of the world. How my actions impact others. How I feel unconditional love, empathy, and compassion for others. How I feel moved by the suffering of others. I feel that all of this comes from the higher self, a self that is not influenced by material, temporary things.
Excellent, my child. That is spot on. Your lower self is also the ego self, and the higher self is the true, real self. This self is one and the same in all. All beings in this universe are a creation of God, and there is nothing in this world that is not divine. All are one. People say, I want peace. I is ego. Want is selfishness. Take away ego and selfishness, and there you have it. Peace. Now, my next question to all of you. Pay attention to your conscience and inner guidance. It is Guru Poornima today. But what is the significance of Guru Poornima? Who would like to try this?
Swami, I would like to try this, please. On Guru Poornima, the full moon represents the mind when it's filled with love. On this day, we reflect with gratitude those who have transformed us with love in the form of our gurus, our parents, teachers, and those who have had a positive influence on us. I also feel like our teachers here in SSE have helped us connect to you, Swami. So Guru Poornima is also a day for us to reflect with love and gratitude for all your unconditional love and guidance in our lives. Thank you for bringing all these gurus into our lives.
Beautifully explained, Bangsar. Now, how do you know who is the true guru and the right guru? How do you realize that you are the one true guru finally?
Swami, may I try? I think perhaps the true guru and the right guru is one who helps us discover our true selves better. The true guru continuously asks us to prod deeper, use our discrimination, and find the answers within our inner conscience. Like you, Swami, you always tell us that we are God, but we never believe this. However, the question of who am I is one that can always help us dig deeper and deeper, move beyond the small self, and connect to our higher selves. I have a long way to go before I get there, but I think theoretically, this is the pathway.
Yes, my child. I have said this in many ways, and in the Gita Vahini I have said, Many unwary spiritual aspirants are attracted by the magic and the verbal gymnastics of such showy gurus. These gurus may be called pandits and may give lectures, but just because of this, they do not become entitled to grant the boon of wisdom. That can only be done by avatars, people who represent the divine attributes and glory, and wise people who have attained the highest good of spiritual discipline and have tasted the supreme bliss, who have realized the absolute. It is no use claiming a fraction of this or that experience. The experience must be of the full and itself full. Those who know only a fraction will take you up to a certain point and leave you there, in the middle region, like Trishanpu, who was hung between heaven and earth. Prema Swarupala, you must use your discrimination and look for the signs of a true guru, one who is completely selfless, equal-minded, and without envy. The true guru will lead us to discover that we are our own guru, the God within. Okay, I think you are all doing well. Be good, see good, and do good, children. I am always with you. Now, how do I leave this meeting, huh? Is it?
Thank you to all the
Now, how do I leave this meeting, huh? Is it?
Thank you to all the gurus in our lives, the SSE teachers, our school teachers, any random people who we are acquainted with, who have or will help us in some way, the adults at the center who have helped build it up to what it is today, and most importantly, our parents, whom without, we would be nothing. Last but not least, we would like to thank our beloved Bhagavan Sri Satya Sai Baba for all of his teachings and guidance. Dearest uncles, aunties, brothers and sisters, we hope that you have enjoyed this short discussion and hopefully you have gained some insight or a message you can bring home with you. Thank you for your time and have a great evening. Sairam.
I truly loved that session. Some very interesting insights from you guys. Good job, teens. Yeah, I really miss these classes now after seeing that video.
Same last Saranya. And the teens really just never fail to impress. All in all, don't you think today was such a wholesome and eventful day?
It definitely was. I learned so much from people of all different ages.
A job well done to everyone who participated today. I think the whole team deserves a round of applause.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we thank you so much for taking time to watch a wonderful and outstanding showcase by the SSE wing of Bangsar Center.
We sincerely hope you've enjoyed yourselves as much as we have, and we are so proud of our little kiddos. On that note, I'd now like to call upon Uncle Raja, the center chairman, to say a few words.
Unmute. He's not muted. Yeah, why he put a head?
I'm having problem with my video.
Yeah, you got a head on.
I know. Someone when I mess with my video, I can't seem to get it off. Okay, salam everyone. Good evening and my humble pranams to the lotus feet of our Bhagavan Sri Satya Sai Baba. It is amazing to see what your kids have performed today. And the small kids, together with the panel session and together with every insights that you all have shown, I think any message that somebody wants to give today will all take the win away from what the kids have done today. It is amazing to see the kind of insights, and someone talks about the small I and the big I, and someone talks about the inner self being appreciated and growing. I think if I were to give a message now, of course, there is a small message that I'd like to give. It actually is, I'm lost for words because the kind of drama that you all put up today, it will take anybody's mind away, which I should thank all the students, the teachers, and the parents' great support. And of course, your master guider is Brother Ganesh Naraja, who has ensured that everything has been navigated well to make sure of such a wonderful presentation that you all did today. Now, since I am asked to give a small message, I'll give a very small one, which I hope that it won't take the wind away from all the small kids' message that I heard today. Now, today is Guru Poornima today, and it is July 24th, 2021. While you like to look for what message to give today, it is kind of amazing that you had a message that dated way back in 1964, where Swami speaks in a discourse. Surprisingly, that Guru Poornima date was also July 24th. Now, in that message, Swami narrates a particular story in which he says, in my previous self, that was Shirdi Sai Baba, in which I wanted to narrate this story to every one of you. There was this lady called Radhabai, who was always devoted to Baba. And she used to go and see him, sit with him, pray with him, and do everything with him with utmost faith. But in her private mind, she only wanted from him was nothing else other than a simple mantra from him. So her wait went from weeks to months, nothing happened. So she thought that Swami was not satisfied with her. Swami thought that her sadhana was not intensified enough. So she went back and thought, what can she do to win Baba's grace? So she thought fasting would have been the best way to intensify her sadhana. So she went back home and she fasted. And in her fast, she had no water and no food. And it went on for 3 days. Every of the other devotees got worried and they ran to Swami and told Baba, please Baba, do something. We don't want anything to happen to her. Because two things will happen. One, she might die or fast, or the bad name would go to Baba for not fulfilling her wishes. So somehow or other, they managed to get Radhabai in front of Baba and asked, what exactly you want? So she asked Baba, Baba, I only want a mantra from you. A mantra can be only be given by a guru. Her reply to him was, you are my guru. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sachat Parabrahma, Tasmai Sri Guruve Namaha. When she uttered this mantra to Baba, Baba said, if you know who the guru is, why do you need a mantra again? Your mantra is of God. Only guru can be your God. And if you have had a guru with you all this while, it is more powerful than any other mantra that you may need. Take the mantra of your guru. Then she says, what is my mantra now? He said, Om Sai Ram. Is that enough? I thought at one point you were saying Gayatri mantra was bigger. The other mantra was bigger. He says, no. You take any mantra with devotion and with faith. Every mantra will be your destination, will be your journey. That started Radhabai's journey, where she was completely devoted to him, and that was her faith. And the only other determinant in which we ensure that this mantra actually works for us, guides us, and works with us together all the time is when we have constant perseverance. So Shraddha in terms of devotion and faith, and Saburi in a form of perseverance is what takes us across the life of samsara. So dear brothers and sisters, children, at trying times like this, our total faith in Swami, total dedication and devotion to Swami is what we all need at these trying times. There can be trials and tribulations. There can be disturbance in terms of your faith, disturbance in terms of anything that will take you negative away from you. But always remember that it always takes a negative and a positive to make it strike for your benefit. Swami again used to say that the negative part would be you and your effort, and the positive part is God himself. So when the negative were able to strike a positive, electricity will flow through. In that same context, our perseverance and our faith and dedication to Swami would take us across any trials and tribulation that we may face in our lives. With that message, I would like to thank each and every one of you, the students, the gurus who put this together, for a wonderful session. I think it made everybody's Guru Poornima dream today come true. Thank you. Jai Sai Ram.
Thank you, Brother Raja. On behalf of Brother Raja, who's the chairperson of Bangsar Center, on behalf of all the teachers, I got 25 teachers to name, and every one of them was involved. On behalf of our emceeing, Sister Sharanya, who's a professional emceeing, if you all didn't know, Sister Shesha, who was sent out of London to come back to Malaysia just to do this program, and who repeatedly, many times, talked about her brother's performance, quite more than necessary, because the brother is very, very good. And all the children who participated today, listening to all of us and seeing your programs and activities, and all the parents who also sang, who took part in the art competition, the fashion show, and putting everything together. I mean, this wouldn't be possible if not for the teachers and the parents themselves, and who also sang, And finally, to the technical crew that you cannot see behind my screen here, who has been very patient the last few days with the technical master here. And to Bhagavan Sri Satya Sai Baba, our beloved master, the indweller of all beings, the person who inspires us to go the extra mile, just not to please him, not to please ourselves, but actually is to bring smiles. And when we see those children today, acting out, talking from their heart with so much of passion, courage, and confidence, we know that in the path of transformation, the ultimate goal, whether you're a teacher, a father, mother, parent, chairperson, secretary, or whatever roles that we have, we're all heading to self-realization, which is the ultimate goal. And this is in a very small way. It's a great showcase of children, a great showcase of what the teachers have been doing with them without even meeting them. And it's also a manifestation of Swami's love that puts this whole thing like a glue, puts everything together again. And with those words, again, thank you to everyone. And we will end with Swami's arati and prayer.
Shri Narayana tu Purushottama Guru tu Siddha Buddha tu Skanda Vinayaka Savita Pavaka tu Savita Pavaka tu Brahma tu Yahava Shakti tu Yeshu Pita Prabhu tu Rudra Vishnu tu Rama Krishna tu Rahimata tu Rahimata tu Vasudeva go Vishwarupa tu Chidananda Hari tu Advitiya tu Akala Nirbhaya Atmalinga Shiva tu असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतं गमय ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः ॐ जय जगदीश हरे स्वामी सत्य साई हरे भक्तजना संरक्षक भक्तजना संरक्षक पति महेश्वरा ॐ जय जगदीश हरे शशिवदना श्रीकरा सर्व प्राणपते स्वामी सर्व प्राणपते आश्रितकल्पलतिका आश्रितकल्पलतिका आपद्बान्धवा ॐ जय जगदीश हरे मातपिता गुरुदैवमु मरियन्तयु नीवे स्वामी मरियन्तयु नीवे नाद ब्रह्म जगन्नाथ नाद ब्रह्म जगन्नाथ नागेन्द्रशयन ॐ जय जगदीश हरे ओंकार रूप ओजस्वी ओ साई महादेवा सत्य साई महादेवा मंगलहारति अंदुको मंगलहारति अंदुको मंदर गिरिधारी ओम जय जगदीश हरे नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण 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 ओम नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम जय सद्गुरुदेवा नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण 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 ओम नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम जय सद्गुरुदेवा नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण 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 ओम नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण जय सद्गुरुदेवा शांति शांति शांति
की जय बोलो भगवान श्री सत्य साई बाबा जी की
Yay!
Thank you, everyone. Have a pleasant evening. And this videos will be up on YouTube, so you can watch it over and over again. And with those words, thank you. And I have a very nice video as we end today. Okay, so if you want, you can enjoy this video. Each time when I see this video, I cry. Okay, so I leave this video with you. And thank you, everyone. And Sairam.
I'm only one call away. I'll be there to save Superman got nothing on me. I'm only one call away.
నాకు నీకు డైరెక్ట్ కనెక్షన్ ఉంటుండాలి.
There's direct connection between you and Bhagavan.
మన సన్నిహిత సంబంధ బాంధవ్యం ఎవ్వరూ తెంచడానికి వీలు కాదు.
None can break this permanent, intimate, connecting link.
ఎక్కడికన్నా పోండి.
You may go anywhere.
ఎక్కడ చూసినా ఒక్కడి సాయి మక్కువై ఉన్నాడు.
You may see here or there, anywhere, only one Sai is there.
మీరు ఏ గ్రామం పోయినా కూడాను ఎక్కడ పోయి మీరు ఉద్యోగం చేసినా మీ వెంటనే జంటనే ఇంటనే ఉంటాను.
You may go to any village, you may take up a job anywhere, but Bhagavan is always with you.
ఆ భావాన్ని మాత్రం మీరు భద్రంగా చేసుకోండి.
Treasure that feeling, that thought.
నా వెంటనే ఉన్నాడు,
Swami is with me.
అనేటువంటి భావాన్ని దృఢం చేసుకోండి.
Strengthen that thought more and
మీరు
more.
ఎక్కడికి వెళ్ళినా మీ నీడ వస్తుండదు కదా.
Your shadow follows you wherever you go.
నేను నీడనే.
Bhagavan is your shadow.
Not shadow. నీలో ఉన్నటువంటి ఒక దీన్నేదని నిరూపిస్తూ ఉంటాడు.
Not merely shadow, he is indweller, he is in you.
కనుక I am you, you are mine.
Oh, Swami says, I am you and you are mine.
ఈ రెండు సంబంధాన్ని భద్రంగా పెంచుకోండి.
Treasure this feeling more and more, strengthen this.
I'm only one call away. I'll be there to save the day. Superman got nothing on me. I'm only one call away. Come along with me and don't be scared. I just wanna set you free. Come on, come on, come on. You and me can make it anywhere. And for now, we can stay here for a while. Hey, 'cause you know, I just wanna see you smile. No matter where you go, you know you're not alone. I'm only one call away. I'll be there to save the day. Superman got nothing on me. I'm only one call away. And when you're weak, I'll be strong. I'm gonna keep holding on. Now don't you worry, it won't be long, darling. When you feel like hope is gone, just run into my arms. I'm only one call away. I'll be there to save the day. Superman got nothing on me. I'm only one. I'm only one call away. I'll be there to save the day. Superman got nothing on me. I'm only one call away. I'm only one call away.
Good night, everybody. Thank you, Sairam. Good night.